Yo guys, welcome back to the Transfer Daily YouTube channel where we bring you all of the latest updates from the football transfer market, and there will be definitely 2 videos coming out today. I know I said it yesterday, but today there definitely will, so make sure to have notifications turned on for that other video. But starting off then with Wolves and Andre, who they signed last summer from Fluminense, Brazilian side, and he's been linked with a few clubs this summer, but Wolverhampton Wanderers will not allow Andre to leave this summer after he's a key player for the squad. And as I said, they only signed him last summer. João Gomez could be a different situation, but let's wait and see because no club has made a move for Gomez yet. But Andre will not leave because we know they've already lost Matheus Cunha and also Ryan Ait Noria's key players, so let's wait and see. But Wolves have rejected an inquiry from Juventus a few days ago, but Andre will not leave Wolves this summer. So then, some news on Brentford, which was an exclusive news from Fabrizio Romano, and that is that Brentford are showing initial interest in Omari Hutchinson as a possible replacement for Brian Mbeumo. And Omari Hutchinson is probably going to leave Ipswich this summer to join a Premier League club, but let's wait and see as which one it is. But Brentford appreciate Hutchinson. No club-to-club talks yet between Brentford and Ipswich over the deal, but Fabrizio Romano with the news there on Brentford potential replacement of Mbeumo. So then, more on Wolves, and Wolves are pushing to sign Mark Pubil from Almeria as a new right-back, and Mark Pubil has interest from several clubs. You know, Atlanta were very, very close to signing him last summer, but he has many clubs interested because obviously also the Olympics last summer he played very well, so let's wait and see. But Wolves, as Fabrizio Romano once again reported, want to anticipate other clubs, as there are other clubs keen on the player and interested. So Wolves pushing on both club and player side for Mark Pubil's new right back. So then, breaking news from last night, and that is Newcastle and Hugo Ekitike. So we spoke about him a few days ago with Newcastle keen on the player, but they did yesterday send a proposal worth over €70 million for Hugo Ekitike. And Newcastle United, the bid from Eintracht wasn't accepted, but we know Eintracht want €100 million, which, let's be clear, Newcastle aren't going to pay that for Hugo Ekitike. So an agreement could be reached for around €80 to €90 million for Hugo Ekitike. And the plan for Newcastle United is, because I've seen many questions on this, is to change formation to a 4-4-2 and have Ekitike and Isak as the front two next season. So let's wait and see with this one, because we know potentially Liverpool could make a move, all depending on the situation. But talks and Newcastle are pushing for the deal to be done ASAP because they know of interest from other clubs. So really pushing for this one. So potentially we could get a done deal on this one, but no agreement on player side yet, as talks remain ongoing also with the player. But let's wait and see, because Newcastle really pushing for Hugo Ekitike as new striker. Newcastle United also have a long-lasting interest in free agent Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So we know Calvert-Lewin's a free agent, and Newcastle have had interest now for the last years in Calvert-Lewin. And the key for Newcastle this summer is to really improve the squad depth that they have. And we know Callum Wilson has left the club, so they are looking to replace him. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the interest is there, which will be a separate deal to Hugo Ekitike, because as I mentioned, Newcastle looking to change system to a 4-4-2 next season. So it's key for Newcastle for squad depth, but let's wait and see if they make a move for Dominic Calvert-Lewin as a free agent. But as I've said, it is a separate deal from Hugo Ekitike. Atletico Madrid then are working on the signing of Thiago Almada from Botafogo, as initial contacts have taken place and talks are ongoing on both player and club side, as Atletico Madrid are looking at this deal. And let's wait and see, because we know Botafogo want a package around 40 million euros. From what I know, Atleti currently not prepared to pay that for Almada, but Thiago Almada has already said yes to the move to Atletico Madrid, as he's very keen on the move to play under Diego Simeone, so that could play a key role. But talks are ongoing on club and player side, but no issues expected on personal terms with Almada. So this one is one that could happen in the next days or weeks, so let's wait and see. Johan Bakayoko then is set to join RB Leipzig on a permanent transfer from PSV, and we know there was many clubs pushing for the signing: Nottingham Forest, Bayer Leverkusen, but Leipzig have won the race out of many clubs for the signing of Bakayoko, and an agreement is in place for €22 million package, so that is add-ons included in that one, so a very good deal. And Johan will have medical tests, as we know he is ready and waiting for his move, for the reason why he didn't turn up for pre-season tests yesterday with PSV, and then he will sign a deal to become a new Leipzig player. So Leipzig signed a very key player. We know Xavi Simons and Benjamin Sesko are two players who really do have good chances to leave this summer. So Johan Bakayoko signing comes in, potentially one of them go out in the next days or so, but Johan Bakayoko, a great addition for Leipzig. Real Madrid then are working on a deal to sign Ibrahima Konate as a free agent next summer, and there is a potential chance that that deal could potentially happen this summer, depending on if Liverpool make no progress. Because if Liverpool make no progress in the next weeks or closer to the end of the window, they could be open to a departure for Ibrahima Konate, and that is another one, because we know they've been linked with Leone from Parma, young centre-back, Mark Guay after the Gerald Kwanzaa exit. So a new centre-back for Liverpool is still an option this window, but for Konate to leave, I think it would have to take a deal around 60-70 million pounds, because we know he's a key player for Liverpool. But Real Madrid are attentive to the situation, and let's wait and see what happens, because we know Trent Alexander-Arnold left Liverpool last summer as a free agent, and will Liverpool be prepared to do that again this summer if no progress is made in the next month or so over talks to lose Konate as a free agent again next summer? So let's wait and see. But that is it from me. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.